Hello everyone and welcome to this video where today I'll be teaching you about the sharpen, pencils, smoothing tool, pot eraser tool and joint tool আবার বলবো, where today I'll be teaching you about the pen tools that we have at our disposal. Alright, so where will we find the pen tools? Here on the left side of our toolbar, you'll see that it's right below the shape tools right over here. Now when I right click it, you can see that we have our shaper tool, which has the shortcut of shift plus N, the pencil tool, shortcut key N, smooth tool, path eraser tool, and join tool. I'll be explaining every one of these tools today in this lesson. Alright, so let's begin with the sharper tool. Right, let's select it, and now let's do. Let's draw a square with the sharper tool. So, or the shaper tool, as you can see over here, with the shaper tool. So first, let's draw a square. Now you can see that the shaper tool has automatically adjusted itself and drawn a square for us. Now let's draw a diamond. Now you can see that it has drawn a diamond for me, or anything like this. There you go, that's also a diamond shape. Now let's draw a circle as well. Now you can see no matter how bad I draw my circle, it keeps on giving me a perfect circle. And with this tool, we can also draw a triangle. So now you can see that, here you go, we drew a triangle. A circle, a triangle, and make sure you always join the lines or else it will not work. We can also use the pen shaper tool to draw an oval over here. As you can see, no matter what the size it is, it will draw an oval for us, or any desired shape or rectangle that you want. There you go. Okay, so that was how you use the shaper tool in order to draw specific shapes of your wish. All right. Okay, now let's move on to the next pen tool, which is the pencil tool. Now before that, let me just select all of these shapes and delete them for space. Okay, now let's go on with the pencil tool. So over here you can see that the pencil tool shortcut is N. Now, what does the pencil tool do? Adobe Illustrator pencil tool is a great tool for creating freeform shapes and lines in Adobe Illustrator. It can be selected from here on our left toolbox, right clicking it and selecting the pencil tool. It lays down anchor points as you draw a freehand, curve, or any type of design that you do. Alright. So you can see that over here we have created a water drop, and now we can also draw some lines with it. And as you can see, it comes in any free form direction or line that you want it to be in. Okay, now as you can see, I have drawn a few lines over here. Say I want to draw a straight line, it does not happen that easily because it creates a line according to your mouse or to your pen's accuracy. Okay, so now as I have drawn some lines, let's use the selection tool and select it. After that, we can fix the stroke over here to be either any of these styles. So let me increase the strokes range so that you can see that it's showing me that I can perform these styles on my stroke. I can also select this one and select the strokes over here to be any way I want. This or this, or the uniform one, or this one, or this one. Now as you can see, it creates different types of uniform sizes. And then we can also create the pen shape. There you go. this. And we can also go to the library over here, select arrows, arrow special. You can create this type of things over here, as you can see. Let's say I don't want the arrow, instead I want some artistic charcoal pencil. Here we can also select these in order to make our design more fluent. So I select this one. Okay, I increase its stroke. After that, it changes it according to the one that you want. All right. Let's increase the stroke opacity. There you go. The straight line, you can put this one on. So this is how you can use the pencil tool in order to make different types of designs in your artboard. All right. Now, let's say I want to create a shape with the pencil tool. So let's select it and let's create a shape. Okay. Let's say this is a teardrop instead. Yeah. Now we can use this, and then now we can fill its color to any desired color that you want. So as you can see that our teardrop or the water drop has turned into blue. Now let's say I want to create a rectangle, and now we can also fill in the colors. Okay. But if I select a normal line over here and select it to be color fill, it will not work. This is because our line drawn by the pencil does not have any shapes. It's just a single line. All right, remember that. All right, now I will show you how to edit the pencil tool options. So in order to do that, we have to go to our toolbar where our pencil tool options is, double click it, and now you'll see that the pencil tool option has shown up. Here we have a few more options where we have the fidelity, and then we have fill new pencil strokes, keep selected, alt key toggles to smooth tool, close paths when ends are within 15 pixels, then edit selected paths. We can also fix the width of our pen tool, and let's say this time I want the fidelity of my pen tool to be absolutely 0. Okay, now you'll see what happens. Okay, let's increase the stroke to 20. Now you can see this time, let me zoom in a bit, or let me just select everything, delete it. It's the pen tool. Let's first create a very smooth line with the pen tool. Okay, there you go. Over here you can see that with extreme fidelity we have very smooth curves using our pen tool. But let's say we put the fidelity to absolutely accurate. Now if I use a curved line, all right, let me just do this beside this so that you can see what happens. Now if I draw a line, you can see that it is not as smooth as the curved line with extreme fidelity compared to the one with which is absolutely accurate. Okay, let me use this. Now you can see that it's not pretty accurate as much as the one with extreme fidelity. Okay, now we will use the smooth tool to fix this line. Now in order to use the smooth tool, right click over here and then choose the smooth tool. Okay, now let me zoom in a bit. In order to use the smooth fill, we have to select a tool and then we just use it on it. So let's select this one, select the smooth tool, and now I can just create the path that I want for my smooth tool. As you can see, it's becoming more smooth bit by bit. It's not as curved as it was. Let's just create it smooth like this. There you go. The anchor points are disappearing. There you go. It's more smoother than before, as much as you can see over here. That's what the smooth tool does. Let me create another line or shape in order to show you that the smooth tool does the same thing with it. Okay? Let me zoom out. Now, let me delete this. Use the pencil tool. Okay, let me just undo that. And okay, over here I have the picture of a whale, but it's not totally perfect, but stay with me. Now you can see over here we have so many anchors and they are really rugged. Now let's use the smooth tool in order to fix these. Now you can see that the smooth tool is being used to fix our things over here. Now let's use the smooth tool over here to make it smooth. There you go. Let's make the tail of this whale smoother. There. Now you can see that the picture over here is a bit better since the last one. Okay, let's create an eye over here and then create some lines. Okay, let's use the smooth tool over here too. There you go, you can see that it became smooth. Okay. All right. Now we'll move on towards our eraser tool. What is the eraser tool? All right. So the eraser tool's function is basically self-explanatory. You just select it and then click on the place where you want to use the eraser tool. Say I want to erase this. Okay, let me select the image first. Let me group them together. They're on a single group. Now let's use the eraser tool. Now you can see that if I select it from these 2 points, this whole point will be gone. If I select this whole point over here, this point is gone. If I want to select this point is gone. So let me select this whole line over here. If I want to erase this part is gone. Now let me select this path, and if I want to erase all the eye of the whale over here, you can see that it's gone. So that is how you basically use the eraser tool. After that, we have the join tool. The join tool basically joins the lines that we have. Select this whole thing together and then use the join tool. You can see that it's joining the line together, just like before. Why isn't this working? Okay, this is not working with this. Let me just create another shape so that you can understand. Let's say with our pencil tool, I draw a shape here, okay? So I draw a shape, not like this, basically like this. And now I can use the join tool to join this one here. You can see that it has joined it. Now if I use this, now if I go back again and then use the pencil tool to draw another shape here. Okay, so now I'll use the join tool, then join this one. Now you can see that it has joined it. If I join this one, it won't work. But let's use that and create a circle using this. Now if I use the join tool, you can see that it has joined it. Okay, so that is basically how you use the join tool and the eraser tool and all the other rest of the tools over here. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next Adobe Illustrator video.